Hello, and congratulations on finding your first side quest. We're more than happy to have you on this journey. Speaking of which, what you're about to listen to is the first of many episodes we'll be putting out weekly. We'll be discussing all topics fantasy, TTRPG, and nerd adjacent. We hope you find these as interesting as us. Without further ado, let's get you started on this side quest. Let's go around the table and introduce ourselves to the chuckling mass of flesh sitting at this table. We'll start with the person to my right.
Person to his right is Noah. Hi. I'm Noah.
Yeah.
Fancy to meet you. I like Dungeons and Dragons. I DM sometimes. I got a campaign. I also like Call of Cthulhu. I run one of those. And I'm friends with all these chuckle fucks. And I'm glad to be friends with them.
Really.
I'm Halia. I like D&D and Call of Cthulhu and stuff.
Real.
So true.
I'm Evan. These chuckle fucks got me in D&D.
Cheers to that.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's good enough. That's good enough. All right.
I am Alysa. I made that lovely side quest logo that you're probably looking at right now. And I got into... Shut the fuck up. I got into Dungeons and Dragons by these lovely group of chuckle fucks, as we say. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're pointing. Yeah, we'll point it.
it's
We'll point it.
trademarked.
Yeah, let's look it up, see if it's trademarked. And I am Ryan, the person that's going to be reading all the questions. I run D&D on a very irregular basis. It's very hard to finish D&D. I'm going to be real. These campaigns, they be taking a lot out of me. I'm the resident. I touch the thing guy. I'm sure your group has one too. If there's something there, I'm touching it. That's how it goes, right?
Can't keep those
Been into
glory hands
D&D
to
for a
yourself.
very long time, for probably about 10 years now. So I've got a little bit of experience under my belt. So
The good old days where we didn't know the rules or
we
anything.
didn't. Yeah, we didn't know the rules. Noah and I, friends of a decade. We used to play D&D back in 6th grade. We'd ask our teacher for the dice from his drawer.
Mr. Smith. Shout out
Mr.
Mr.
Smith.
Smith.
Hey, Mr. Smith, I don't know if you probably don't remember us, but I stole a book for your class. I'm sorry. He's still alive, yeah.
He's coming for you.
Yeah,
Wait,
dude, the
you
overdue
guys-
book.
You guys got into D&D because of Mr. Smith?
No.
He gave us a dice.
Yeah, we
Oh,
were
shit.
we wanted to try playing tabletop games. It started with Fallout P&P, actually. It wasn't D&D.
Oh, shit.
And we used the dice to play.
And way before that, we used to make up like stories in our imaginations and play outside.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, the
those
good old
crazy
days.
days.
Back when we were active.
Well,
yeah.
fuck.
Well,
I didn't know that.
I'm gonna do my job and I'm gonna ask the questions.
Were you have a job?
No.
Oh.
Would
We're
you
getting
guys?
paid?
Would you guys? No. No. 100% of the revenue goes straight to me. I don't pay you guys.
Damn.
Y'all are
Rip.
getting paid?
I'm not getting paid either. This is going up on YouTube. Would you please describe a little bit about yourself and why you got into the TTRPGs? And I know we went around the table introducing ourselves, but we can just dive a little bit further in about your hobbies and whatnot. We'll start with Noah.
Other hobbies. I don't normally talk about myself a lot. So, I mean, I like writing a little bit here and there, writing a little story. I like watching anime occasionally. I like Chainsaw Man, that's pretty base. I also like Game of Thrones, reading books and shit. That's base. I'm also an avid horror fan. I love horror, everything about it. I love writing it. I love reading it. Big fan of Stephen King. I also like I like long walks on the beach.
That's fair.
Well, the only active thing I do is ride a bike occasionally, and that's pretty fun sometimes. But normally I'm gamer. I'm a gamer.
We gotta add bikes into D&D. Find a way to shoehorn those in.
Minecraft and Reaper.
That's real.
Just be an artificer.
You go next.
I enjoy writing sometimes as well. Not for D&D, just for myself. Draw, read. Horror is fun.
Yeah, she spends a lot of her time writing. Believe me that. So.
You got a favorite horror movie?
Don't do that.
Now you gotta really think. You gotta go dive deep.
Series would be the Chucky movies.
Chucky movies?
They're
Nice.
very scary.
There's a
but
charm to them,
they're
though.
just fun.
That like
Yeah. Brad Dourif.
the classic charm. It's like one of the classic 3 horror movies, right? It's like Freddy Krueger, or like Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, and like
It's not
Halloween.
Chucky.
Halloween.
No, I
It's
know.
Halloween.
Halloween. What?
Chucky's
No,
part of
it's
the slashers, though.
it's like he's a main icon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's one of the
He's
classic
part of the like 7 slashers.
horror movies kind of thing. That's what I'm saying. So, anyways.
I'm the music guy.
Music man.
Yeah, you can catch him on Discord playing guitars at the most inopportune times.
It's true. It's true.
You can play Through the Fire and the Flames.
Yeah, like
Ladies
the
hit 'em
first
up.
6
Ladies hit 'em
seconds
up.
of it.
Yeah, ladies
That's all
hit 'em
you
up.
need.
That's all you need.
Uh,
Really hard to play.
I mean, yeah, I play multiple different instruments. Gamer, work a lot. I mean,
Nice.
not much more to it.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
I also like going for long drives.
Long
Oh,
drive.
there you go.
Yeah.
We got the walker and the driver.
Definitely, if you get into a music career, you gotta post it. It's really good. You play guitar really well. All jokes aside, we may rag on Evan about it, but he's really good at playing guitar.
Yeah.
Even if it does
Definitely.
burst my
Drums and the
eardrums,
drums.
even if it does burst my eardrums when we're in Discord at 2 a.m. on a weekend and just
He does kill it at
shreds
karaoke.
shreds Cecilia in my ears. Absolutely
I don't
belts
kill
out
it
a
that much
karaoke.
at karaoke.
You kill it.
Well, it's
You
a
beat
bloodbath
that
in
mic
there.
up.
Yeah.
He straight up.
There's not a living
suplex.
soul after he's done.
Literally, I just destroy the mic. Like I
Yeah.
grab my fist and just beat the
Yeah.
shit out
You
of
just-
it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The mic, they've had to replace several $1,000s of equipment.
Yeah, I'm a menace to society.
Just
Yeah.
crazy. Every single week too. It's getting out of hand.
It really is. Wait, is this
I
an
can't give you.
intervention?
I cannot. I
yeah.
cannot give you another alibi again, Evan.
Is this
I'm sorry.
recorded?
Cut this out. Cut this out.
You heard nothing. You heard nothing.
Your
Editor,
walls,
keep
your
that
walls,
in.
your walls, your walls.
Editor, add a sound effect here.
Add 3 ding noises followed by a laugh track in 3, 2, 1.
So good.
We actually recorded in front of a live studio audience. Anyways,
That edit was so good. We heard it in real life.
that's real.
Wow,
Editor doing their job real
That was
time.
really good.
Who
Um,
are you?
me, I am Alysa. We established that.
What do you do?
I am a graphic designer. That's what I do full time.
Free labor for us.
Graphic design may be my passion. I cannot lie.
Free real estate.
That's true.
I also draw. I'm a G gamer. Baldur's Gate 3.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
I'm just happy to be here.
Smile away, boys.
Yeah, that's really it. On
The
that accord.
rundown on Alyssa Harris.
Yeah,
Well-
that's like the 3 things you need to know.
I, much like everyone else at this table, or half the people at this table, I like writing quite a bit. D&D campaigns I get a little bit too invested into, and then I get too excited to play them, and I jump right in, and that's my folly. I like reading. I don't like reading; it gives me migraines. But I like reading a lore. Hey, I like
reading, but I hate
like
reading at the same time.
I
Think
like
it-
reading,
think
but it
it's
gives me
different.
migraines, so I don't read a lot. Is what I'm saying.
There you go.
I am also a video gamer. I work out 3 times a week, and it's not even that big of a thing. I'm out of shape. You guys can probably tell. We'll post a picture. Editor, put a picture here.
Even
I'm-
though this is a audio podcast.
this is an audio podcast. Editor, put a photo here.
Put a photo with a fart sound right after.
Yeah, put a fart sound effect number
Fucking
3.
hate you all.
Yeah, for
Ryan.
those that listening at home, Noah's the one editing this, so I really enjoy tabletop games. That's probably like my main hobby. We do it like once, and if we're lucky, twice a week. Sometimes we don't do it at all during a week. But we don't include rough weeks.
sorry.
Hey, we don't include rough weeks on the calendar, right?
No.
That just drags us all down. And I'm one with peace. I love peace. I love spreading it. I love love.
Where is
Peace and love, man.
love?
Yeah,
Ryan
we
has to be the good guy of the group. Just be like,
No.
oh, spread peace, guys.
no, it's
one
just
else
that's
is-
Oh,
hey, that's my
love.
personal
Oh,
philosophy.
love.
Hey, that's my personal philosophy is all. I've had
Oh,
it.
love, no hate,
Oh,
man.
no hate, man. You know what? Let's just jump into the next question. We spend enough on ourselves. Let's talk more about ourselves.
You don't care about.
We're narcissistic assholes.
Yeah, you guys will learn to love us. What are some of your favorite aspects of D&D? Is it the combat, role playing, or do you just like rolling the dice?
I like being somebody else because
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
You okay?
Existential
well,
crisis.
I mean, not in a bad way. I just like I like playing different characters. I also I like acting here and there. I get really into it when I play. I do voices and whatnot, and it's nice to really get into it. And I mean I think you all would agree.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Meh.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
jeez.
Evan.
Cry about it.
And also, funny click clack dice. That's
Funny
always a
click-clack
plus.
dice.
Not gonna be click.
In math too.
I'm a loser.
I just like doing that.
Ew.
Ow. Ow.
I just prefer the role play aspect, really. It's more fun.
You and your Chanel number 5 ass.
No
What?
problem with that?
What's wrong with Chanel number
No
5?
problem with that, Evan?
You get way too into it, and I love it.
That's her character. You want me to not play her character?
Yeah,
I literally
Halia,
just said I love it.
Halia formulated a new perfume all by herself in her own basement. The distillery was incredible. She came in one day with it.
Her and her little imp love it.
Yeah, you guys don't really know our characters, but we'll get into that next time. Next podcast, we'll talk a little bit about the characters that we play in the session that we play. And especially it'll be great if we can get everyone else on. This is not the full group for side quest. This is about 5/7 of it. So
Just love
at regular
using
fractions,
primers.
but do you have anything else to add to that?
No.
All right.
You got a lot of dice.
You
though.
also
Yeah.
you love
You're-
your
you're
dice.
the dice
my
goblin.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dice.
Halia has barrels of them.
I think Halia
Not
has
yet.
the most
Not
dice
yet.
out of all of us.
Probably.
I can see it.
I do. Fuck you guys.
Yeah.
She lives off.
So if
Etsy
you have any
buying all
spare
those
dice that you don't want, donate them to her.
Send them in.
She'll
Call
take
in,
them.
guys.
She'll take them. She'll take
Our
them.
Call her at 555-0125. That's 555-0125. Halia the Dice Goblin.
That's not a real number. Please don't call it.
That's me.
Or if you do call it, don't say we sent you.
Not on us.
Not on us. We're not obligated. We're not. You cannot. You know what?
Redacted,
We'll just move. We'll
redacted,
move on. Just don't.
redacted, redacted.
Just don't do it. Just
Error.
don't do it. But if you
Error,
do
error.
it, say something funny and don't say it with us. Anyway.
When it comes to D&D, probably my favorite part is the character creation.
That's fair. Yeah.
That's not
Because
part of the question.
No, that's. It's just what is your favorite aspect.
What's your favorite part of D&D?
Yeah. So character creation. So.
in the moment you're thinking, you can put down so many ideas onto
It was
paper,
funny. Don't worry.
and then with those ideas, flesh them out into full-on characters. Like,
It's like watching a flower bloom.
in a sense, yeah.
You plant the seed and then you get to expand upon it.
Or it's like when drop of water hits a body,
Yeah,
of,
the
still
ripple.
body of water.
The ripple effect.
Yeah, exactly.
Whenever I'm thinking of making characters, I like to put on music and walk around and just let the kind of ideas flow in and out. Work
I've
with
been
it a
doing
bit.
that for the past 2 weeks with a
That's
character.
true.
No.
Oh, oui, oui, une baguette.
You offended so
How-
many people.
We did. We did.
We're in Canada.
We are Canadian.
We know
we're,
French
We're
people.
like half French.
We're like practically French.
We're like right
We're
beside
running,
a French
For
Uh,
people who
place.
don't like French people, we're really sorry to let you down.
It's
But
okay.
We're running Tomb of Annihilation soon.
yeah.
like next week.
Yeah, and yeah, thinking of characters for that and
I'm
being
playing a
excited about
turtle.
that. It's been fun.
Really?
I'm playing.
What?
I'm playing Kenku.
I'm playing.
What?
Yo, let's go!
The goofiest party.
I'm breaking free from the
party
stereotypes
is going to be
I
goofy.
usually play in. I'm playing an evil barbarian who likes killing people.
You're being
So-
evil?
I like killing people in Tomb of Annihilation.
Slaughter!
I like
That's
killing
so
people.
cute.
Editor, quote me. Quote me on that. Anyways.
My favorite part of D&D is a lot of things actually. I like making characters. I've been a illustrator for a majority of my life, I've always been creating funky characters. So this is a way to actually become those funky characters. And also I like fucking rolling dice and doing epic shit in combat.
True.
There's a lot of cool moments that like I can name that has happened, and those are the best moments.
Got one in mind?
Name 5.
Name 5.
5 off the top of your head.
Oh,
Or
yeah,
just like,
you got cool moments in mind?
top
Okay,
one.
name every D&D moment in history ever.
No, but the one that I'm sorry, I just hit
Your
your
dog's
fucking
away from
foot.
you.
I'm so sorry. Editor,
Bare ass
cut
feet.
that out.
Bare ass feet.
Error.
The moment that comes to my head is I think it was 2 campaigns ago, like the big campaigns.
Oh, I think
that we
I
do.
know what moment you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. I had a character named Ordelia. She was a wild magic sorcerer, and there was a moment where we were fighting like this big bad, like I don't fucking know what it was.
It was like a golem.
Yeah.
It was-
Big
it was
fucking
a-
hands.
It was
That's
a
what
big.
I remember.
It was a big motherfucker, and the whole party went down.
I was there. That was my first time watching you guys play D&D.
Yeah, and I fucking with all the power that was in me. By the way, I like just started D&D at this point in time, so I felt so fucking cool, and I killed that thing. Yeah, Ordelia was like my 3rd character ever. It was crazy.
Hey, you saved all of our lives because we were all
Yeah,
down.
and I killed that motherfucker.
I remember being a tentacle monster though.
It was something like that. It was something.
It
like
was
that.
it was something.
It was something
funky,
aberrant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
What I remember is to try to prevent it from escaping, we put a rod of immovability in front of the door, and if those don't know, it needs a DC 25 to beat it. Dude picked up that thing and moved it like it was nothing.
Yeah, you need
And
to have
Yeah.
over 1,000 pounds of force to move that thing.
It was
after that, we were
crazy.
like,
And,
we're fucked.
Yeah, he just walked pretty much just walked straight through it.
yeah, but that's the moment that like was like, oh, okay, this game's fucking cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
He's a
there's
hero
been a
now.
lot more moments like that, for sure.
Hearing everyone scream for the first time when that happened.
There's been a lot of moments where
Shit
we all fucking
crazy.
scream
Yeah.
because
Oh, I
it's been
know.
intense.
Yeah, we
I-
have some good moments.
I
just
just kind of been brought into D&D itself. Whenever someone rolls a natural 20, just everybody freaks out.
Yep, because
I
it's
love
such a
rolling them
Yeah.
24/7.
yeah. And when Noah rolls them, I go yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
another one.
Woohoo!
When I roll one, it's like feeling heaven wash over me, right? Because I never roll them, so when I get them, I'm like,
When you roll 2.
I need them. And then we'll get on to me. I'll be the last one. I'm fine with it. My favorite aspect of D&D is really hard to pin down, right? Like I feel like every aspect of D&D is really awesome.
It's just fucking dope.
It's awesome, right? You can't pick just one.
But if you had to.
But I'm going to pick just one, and I think you already know it's the role playing aspect because, not in a sad way, I like putting myself in other characters' shoes, especially just like a little escape from me. And
Yeah.
as somebody who likes to try to understand other people and other mindsets and mentalities, I try to put myself into a new character's shoes, and yeah. So I like role playing other characters. If you hear the dog in the background, that's my dog. He's barking in the vacuum cleaner right
Junior.
now.
That's Jonas.
That's Jonas.
That's
yeah.
Jonas.
That's the
Uh,
6th member.
That's the dog. That's the dog in him. That's the dog in him.
That's actually
Aaron's
Aaron.
chasing him with the
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
vacuum.
But I really like the role playing aspect because it lets me play another person a different mindset than I would usually use. Right? Like if I was in a world like that, who knows who I'd be. So I get to try that out. So
And just the world, too.
yeah,
Yeah.
You get
Like you're
to-
playing in a new environment.
yeah. It's really
Overall,
interesting.
this
Really
game is
interesting.
fucking dope.
Really dope.
It is
And
fucking
we'll-
dope.
It's hard
get-
to pinpoint one thing.
Yeah, we'll get
And
into
you get to like see inside people's, like, especially the DM's mind, what they want to say and what their story wants to be.
Mhm. What class would you say best relates to you? Whether it be
God.
personality-wise or just something that relates to your profession and hobbies.
Noah just
It's
gave
really-
me a look like I know what you're about to say right now.
Yeah, it's really known to this group, but I like playing wizards.
Yeah.
I've read a lot of Harry Potter, and I like casting spells and learning
Ravenclaw,
I
spells.
love
Like,
casting spells.
Shadow Wizard money
We
game.
love casting spells.
Yeah, I also just love being the smart one and like knowing shit.
You are the
Yeah.
You
We-
are.
That's
we'll-
literally your.
Yeah, we'll just
your
give it to you.
old character.
We'll just give it to you.
Oh, we'll give it to Noah.
Just give it
Just
to
give
him.
it to
Just give it to
Noah.
him.
Let's give it. Nah, you're meant to Elzyrith.
true.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah, wizard. That's my fave.
It's my table. Shut up.
We were gonna draw a big mural on this table.
Ryan is drawing on
How
the
he
table.
does.
I'm drawing on the
Trying to
table.
say something now.
Sorry, I'm very passionate about this table.
I don't think any relate to me, but I love playing the rogue.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because that shit's fun as hell. Love stealing shit, fucking up people.
Yep.
Cool, murder.
Doing lots of damage.
Yes, for being sneaky. I also love fighter, specifically Equinite.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. You want?
Yeah.
What?
No.
God damn it, that was such a bad joke.
Yeah, fighters and rogues are my favorite. I don't really understand anything else. So small brain moment.
It's okay.
You'll get there.
Young Padawan.
I've got two answers for this.
No.
The one that relates to me in real life is definitely the Bard, hands down, because
Yeah.
just fucking music guy.
Obviously.
Music guy.
But my favorite to play, as much as it's a joke to the script, because
Twilight.
yeah, Twilight Domain Cleric. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, I can't help it. Although all my Twilight Domain clerics have perished at like level 5.
Yeah.
So
Hey, I can't let him play him if it's his favorite, right?
literally new feelings.
Yeah, just those two mainly because one, the Twilight Domain cleric has stuff to do with stars and shit. It's pretty fucking cool. And then yeah, Bard just because.
Yeah.
True.
Because he
Banjo
played
moment?
guitar.
You play the banjo? That's cool.
That's crazy. That's crazy. The one that relates to me?
Or your hobbies, or your job.
Or your favorite.
I just said my favorite.
Yeah.
I also said my
Okay, the one that probably relates to me is probably also Bard, but for a different reason. I can't play an instrument for shit, but I am a dancer, and bards
That's so true.
bards can be any form of art. So
True.
probably
That'd be a great character to play.
Get the
Maybe.
pirouettes.
Oh,
Foreshadowing, foreshadowing.
Hint the Tomb of Annihilation?
my favorite, and it's the joke of the fucking group is I love sorcerers. Sorcerers are the first class I ever played, and it's the one that fucking stuck.
Yeah.
If you need sorcerer knowledge, I'm your gal.
She's one of the 3 sorcerer players in the nation.
Okay,
She
you know
loves
what?
using was
Hey,
it powered spell?
I can't
Love
say
roll
shit
fireball.
because Sorcerer was also my
Loves,
Fireball.
loves playing fireballs, throwing fireballs.
Dragonborn Sorcerer with Draconic
You
Bloodline.
need careful spell. You need
True.
empowered spell is really good as well.
Quicken spell's good.
Twin spell's great.
They're all really good.
Yeah,
but
sorcerers.
those are like
Twin
my
spell
two
fireball.
staples.
Yeah.
Even though you can't really do that.
But yeah, sorcerers are fucking cool. They
True.
really only have like one shit subclass.
Yeah.
Storm.
You care to shut?
Storm.
Storm's
Storm
awesome.
is suck.
What?
I don't like Storm. I'm sorry.
Storm's
I'm
awesome.
sorry, but
What the fuck?
Alyssa hates the rain.
That's true.
Yeah.
yeah,
Blood
I think the other ones are.
That's a story.
That's a story for another day. Yeah, I just don't like Storm, but the other ones are cool.
Yeah, we're
Really?
talking about favorite subclasses?
Well, I'll go next because I haven't gone. I haven't answered a question like a question.
That's
I don't
crazy,
think
I know.
James-
I don't think really any class relates to me other than Bard because I'm an up and coming actor, voice actor. So nothing else really relates.
You're also very charming.
Yeah, I'm the Riz Master. They call me the Riz Master, Sex God,
The amount of
Many
times
titles.
this man
I don't
walks into a
think
room
anyone
with the
has
Giga
called
Chad
you
the
that
face.
Giga
before.
Chad face. Hey, editor, put a picture here of my Giga Chad face. I'd say
Once
Bard.
Again, this is a audio podcast.
Again, it's going on YouTube. We can put it up. If people will look at it,
Yeah,
hey, if people look, hey,
I'm gonna ask you all to like do a little drawing of a character, and I'll put it with like your name on
That's
top,
right.
maybe.
that's
You
right.
do
Do a
draw
little
ourselves.
background.
We draw like stick
Yeah, yeah,
We
exactly.
gotta draw ourselves.
Yeah, an MS Paint.
Do a little background
The
of like
Wojak?
the side
Yeah.
quest, and then I'll have
We'll
that
just
up.
show.
We'll do the Wojak.
We'll just send you the Wojaks.
No.
Anyways,
Oh, fuck.
I think Bard relates to me
Take
the
a
most.
picture
However,
of
my
yourself.
favorite, I'd probably say Warlock because Warlocks are awesome. There's some of the role play possibility. Also, Hexblade's broken. Also, Eldritch Blast is broken. Also, invocations are super cool, and there's so much stuff you can do with Warlock. Just like Cleric, you can do anything. You want to be a healer, you can be a healer. You want to be a tank, you can be a tank. If you want to go, you can. That's the lovely part of it.
Every time you go to catch, I'll just.
I'm talking about Eldritch Blast in combat.
That's the new like vicious mockery.
Are there any aspects? Is there any aspects of D&D you feel like you haven't fully explored yet? Whether it's diving deep into the roleplay aspect, getting really into character, or just a combat combo you want to pull off. You know, like a multi-class or two people working together, stuff like that. Is there any aspect of D&D you feel like you haven't explored fully and you want to explore more?
Ooh.
I got my answer.
Well, honestly, I've been playing D&D for a while, so I feel like I've explored a heck of a lot of options.
Been there, done that.
Yeah. But I've never played just like full damage. I've never tried a min-max because I don't really like doing that. Like I had a character once that did a shit ton of damage. I think it was like a paladin warlock combo.
How was that?
And I actually did not like it because I was like, I feel too powerful. And yeah, I don't know what it is, but maybe I'll give that a shot. Just try to hurt the DM as much as I can.
Make number go big. That's the
Or stun everybody.
Yeah, that's the key. That's the key. Key Bonato's an NPC in Jonas's campaign. Hopefully Jonas will be on the next one and he can talk a bit about himself in the campaign. Anyways. What about you? Halia. It's not even her real name. She moved from Nebraska after murdering a family of 3.
I believe it.
What?
Editor, bleep that out.
No.
This is not a real thing. Please don't call the police on us. Okay, thank you. Just need to.
That makes it sound more suspicious.
I mean,
Editor, cut that out.
Keep that in.
I've only been playing D&D for like 3 years, so I don't really know anything actually about D&D still. I haven't really gotten into role playing. I don't think very much. I've tried with this new current character, and it's not going good. I'm not very good at her personality, but you know.
Who's your current character?
Evelyn.
I feel like you play Evelyn very well.
What's she like?
What?
What's Evelyn like?
You know.
Yeah, but
Oh.
There's a microphone in the middle of the table.
Okay.
There's a 6th person at the table. Think of it like that. And they don't know anything about us.
Okay,
Maybe
I
you're
thought
right.
you said we were going into it another time, so I was like, okay.
We're talking about campaign stuff. I'll ask those questions later.
Evelyn
Epic.
was supposed to be, sort of a seductress kind of thing going on. She's very traumatized, so I was like, that makes sense for her. Yeah, let's go. But I haven't really been playing her that way. Really, she's just sassy. Enjoys, yes.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, but not really. Because I tried doing that to get out of my bubble. Hasn't worked. But, you know, maybe one day. But she's supposed to be all talkative and such, but I'm not good at that. So she's really just sassy, basic blonde girl in every coming of age teen movie.
Except you're not blonde.
No.
Not yet.
She's like the most
Not
basic
yet.
coming of age. I don't know what's going on with that.
I feel like you've definitely had moments as Evelyn. You've done some swooning, done
I
some.
don't think so.
There was a moment where we had all recently teleported to like a village, and we're about to get like told on by some lad, and you sort of walked over and dealt with the situation.
Wait,
Well, that
what about
was-
the 2 nights that you ended up bringing?
That's
That was
what
us.
he's talking
Yeah,
Is that
about.
the same?
Yeah, that's the same.
That,
Yeah.
that wasn't Evelyn's idea, though. That was Mixless's idea. Mixless is her imp, her son, her child.
Her
Wears a
son.
nice little suit.
Yes, he's
She has a
very,
version of the Necronomicon.
Very nice.
Yeah.
He's beautiful.
Just to clarify for everyone at home, it's not literally her child.
No, just
It's a familiar.
don't call
And
him
they're
that.
very familiar with each other. So.
He's don't say not that way.
Don't say it
not
like
that way. Not that way.
No. She has a big tiefling wife. Don't worry about
Yeah,
that.
she does.
True.
True.
They're very
for now.
Shut the fuck
What
up.
does that mean, devious?
What does that
You're not
mean?
even the DM of this
What are you gonna
campaign.
do to her?
That's worse. That's
what are you
worse for
gonna
you
do to
guys.
Furious? No.
As a player, remember what I've done. You weren't
Um,
there for it, but you remember what I've done.
Okay.
What?
But no, Evelyn. Basically, what they're talking about is we went to this was it in the forest?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in the
We
Malinair
just used the
Dynasty.
Waystones.
Yeah.
Weird mind flayer forest.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And these two guards from this little town in the forest were like, "Hey, the fuck are you guys doing?" So then Mixless was like, "Should we take care of them?" Very mobster like. And Evelyn was like, "Sure." So then
I'm
she
just got my Tommy gun.
I guess they brought her and Mixless home. They didn't see Mixless though; he was invisible. And then some gross, slutty shit was gonna happen. But then Mixless and her killed them.
Yep.
Rip.
Yep.
Lost a little bit of
Yeah.
karma, but gained some badass points. So
They're dead.
your
And it
badass
was
level
fine.
went up
And
to
you
2.
saved our lives.
Badass rank.
Because, like,
Badass
if you
rank to
didn't
2.
distract them, they were going to be like, well, time to go call the fucking boss of this area who disintegrated one of our party members with a
That's
finger.
true. That's
Memes.
true. That's so true. Yeah.
What aspect of D&D have you feel like you haven't fully explored? What is it, the role playing? Is there any cool combat combos you want to pull off?
Come back.
Combat.
Come.
Well,
Come.
one thing I am trying to do right now
How did it
with,
remove the
How do
cum?
you-
with your campaign,
No.
I'm trying
Okay.
to very much play the support role
Yeah.
and just be mainly healing, although with little amounts of damage here and there. Life domain clerics for life.
They are for life. It's in the name.
For lifers.
No, but one thing I would like to try and work on or explore is sticking with one class fully, because I've multi-classed many times with different classes. Obviously, like I did paladin fighter. I've done right now. I'm doing monk barbarian, and I've never really stuck a full campaign from beginning to end as one class.
What about Cade? Isn't he just cleric?
That's another
Oh,
thing.
wait. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's just cleric, but it's something I am working on, but I haven't fully explored.
Mhm.
Although one cool thing that I've done as a combo is work off of an NPC's flaw and entered a battle super badass. She ended up riding her bike through a garage door, and I ended up jumping into the
Oh.
window
Yeah.
as it happened.
Furious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's hot tiefling woman we
My,
were
my
talking
lady
about.
wife.
Yeah.
Hot tiefling mommy.
She is mother.
For a second, I was picturing like a natural bike,
Yeah.
not like.
I know we were
was
talking.
like,
I know
when
we were
did
talking
this
about.
happen?
Yeah, I know earlier we were talking about adding bikes to D&D, but we haven't shoehorned
Your
them in
little-
yet.
your
There, it's
little
like
bike thing.
think of a sparrow from Destiny, if you know what that is, or a speeder from Star Wars,
Or a hover bike.
or a hover bike.
Oh, Sparrow.
That's not the
That's
character.
it. That's it.
Yeah.
Anyway, what about you, Alyssa? What aspects?
Alyssa.
Don't call.
What was that?
Don't call me that.
Someone took a big
Well,
bite.
that was a GURP. That was a GURP right there.
Hellia died, by the way. This is her
Her
first and
insides
last
burst from her
podcast.
eyeballs.
This was dedicated to Hellia.
Oh.
In loving memoriam.
Loving angel.
Hey, we can't. Hey, guys, we can't
Copyright,
sing. We
copyright.
can't sing. We don't want to get
Hey, we were all
infringed.
singing
Speed it up,
off
speed
key.
it up.
No, we
we're all
gotta
singing off
add
key.
a reverb, slow down effect.
Nightcore.
Call it a cover. We'll call it a cover. We'll call it a cover.
I need to work on speaking more often in in D&D. It doesn't help right now that I am playing a shut the fuck up. It doesn't help that I'm playing a Warforge. Oh my god.
Warge.
A Warge.
Warged.
I'm playing
Playing
a
a Warge.
Warge.
Playing a
No.
wardrobe.
Yeah, I'm the wardrobe from Beauty and the Beast.
Oh my heavens!
No, but I'm playing a Warforged right now who has the soul of a little girl and is powered. Shut the fuck up. And is powered by said little girl. So if it's known that she can speak, people will do bad things to her. stranger danger.
Stranger danger.
Yeah.
So, so it's very hard to speak in campaigns, or at least that campaign. There's been some sessions where I don't speak at all, and I'm just sitting there, but that's all right. That's why I like doing more than one campaign at a time, because then I get to speak.
Yeah.
But
I mean, recently you've gotten message, right?
yeah, so we had a kind of little party wipe moment.
Yeah.
Where we all kind of died,
Not my character.
By
My
a-
character lived.
except for Sabbath.
Yeah, my character lived.
We did kind of get meteor swarmed
We did
at
kinda
level 7.
We're level
Weird.
8
No, we were level 7 at the
Yeah.
time.
at the time. Yeah, fair.
And no,
Level eight
we're
now.
level 8.
I think that's what
You should be level 8.
Have you not updated your character?
Hugo's
You're
still
probably
level
level
7.
8. You just don't remember.
I gotta double check.
Hugo's still level 7.
Yeah, check your key
Anyway.
points if
But-
you up them.
You came
The
back.
meteor did too much.
Yeah,
to your brain.
so the party came back, and my character, Emmy, came back in a new body with some new spells.
Came back as a sorcerer.
She's actually multi-classed. She's a sorcerer fighter.
Alyssa can't escape the
Yep.
sorcerer lifestyle.
I thought you were just an Eldritch Knight.
Same.
No,
I thought you were Eldritch Knight too.
I'm a clockwork sorcerer.
That's awesome.
Spoilers. Cool though.
Yeah.
Spoilers, but I am a clockwork sorcerer and a eldritch knight. So I get 2 sets of spells.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
go.
funky.
So
Wow.
yeah, so I recently got message, so I can actually message the party. But yeah,
Just don't get
that-
sending.
that I don't think I can. Maybe I can. I don't know. But those first few sessions in that arc, there was a lot of sessions where I'm not speaking.
Yeah.
But
Feel bad.
I mean, it's fine. I knew going in that I was playing a silent character. So, but with my other characters that I have more charisma with, like my next few characters, like for Tomb of Annihilation, I want to speak more.
I'm the opposite. I'm going to speak less.
Yeah.
Yeah, get in there.
Isra, I talk more with. Yeah. So I think that's mine.
Yeah.
Use my vocal cords a little more.
Flap those gums.
Exactly.
I'm a pretty close book on this. I don't feel like I haven't really done any. Like, I've done a lot of role playing. I've done a lot of combat. I've done everything I wanted to do. So, I've got really nothing to add to this topic other than you do you guys. If you don't want to do combat, you don't have to do combat. Play pacifist. Play a character who doesn't join combat.
Well,
Let your DM know, but you don't have to play combat
Counter-
characters.
counter question to that. If you don't
Oh
have
my
anything
god,
you
you're
wanna work
stealing
on,
this man's
Hmm?
If you have
job.
nothing you want to work on, what is something that you've enjoyed doing? Like, what's your favorite combo?
I already told you guys. I like role playing. I don't do combos and stuff. I don't min max. If I make a character, I just go with how I made the character. Like my character right now, Sabbath. He is a paladin wizard multi-class, and yeah, I think it's not good, but it's fun. Adds to the role playing of it. So
That's something I want to
You
do
do.
more too. I want to
Yeah.
multi-class.
just
'Cause I
multi-class
think-
and shit.
I think Emmy's my second character that I've multi-classed with.
I
My
just,
first was a druid fighter.
Last campaign.
It's both been fighters, man. Fuck.
Last campaign. I
Druid's
made it.
good.
I made it to the end without multi-classing last campaign.
so did
So.
I.
You know what, too? When Jonas said, like, hey, I have a cool idea for you to be like Clockwork, he originally said just Clockwork. And I'm like, fuck no! I'm staying a fighter, bitch!
Yeah, you like
I'm
having
like, can I
forearms too much.
multi-class? And he's like, yeah, that's fine. So I'm still abusing Jonas's nuts every time in combat.
Yeah. I believe Jonas gave you an optional rule because as Warforged, you have 4 arms,
I do.
so you can dual wield like great swords and shit.
Yeah.
I
And for every DM at home, it's just as broken as it sounds. Don't allow it, or do allow it.
What do you mean?
Go
It's
crazy.
But it goes hard.
Yeah,
and if
so
you think a
it's-
combat encounter is going to be hard, throw your expectations out the window. They're dead.
yeah. So instead of dual wielding, I have
Monk
Quad
that
wielder.
stuns everything, and that
So-
fighter that
so,
just fucking annihilates
Instead of
them.
like having 2 like light weapons, I have 2 heavy weapons.
Yeah.
So I
cool.
Yeah.
I have like one set of arms that has like a great axe, and right now I have a great hammer. I just got a great hammer, so
Bonk.
I've been
Big hammer.
so I can bonk people
Yeah.
for real. So yeah,
Yeah.
she's so fun in combat.
Fucking whack.
Pretty much as soon as combat starts, it finishes.
It's
And
over.
While we're
If
talking
I-
about finishing, here's the
Oh.
final question.
Oh god.
How has D&D affected your life, if at all?
Ooh.
And if it has, would you recommend it to people who may not have tried it yet?
Yeah, I wouldn't have met these lads without D&D. I was first introduced to them through another dude who ran a session. I was first introduced to Jonas. Then Jonas, he ran a session with all these lads. So
Why just me?
And
Oh, you
me.
can keep
Well,
it
it
eventually.
started, it was pretty much
Yeah.
like you and Jonas, and then he invited me the session after that, and then I came in, and there was another man who we do not speak of, who shall not be named, who,
You know who you are.
you know who you are.
Do
If you're listening to this,
Turn it off.
go away.
We don't like you.
Get your how do I put this?
Shit together.
No. Just go away. We don't want you here. Thank you though. Thank you for giving us
Thanks
a couple
thanks
views.
for the view though.
Thanks for the views.
I could think that anybody can DM, but there are a couple people who shouldn't.
That shouldn't. Yeah, you can.
Like-
but it
Like
doesn't
me
mean
and
you should.
Hal,
Like,
yeah.
there's no, you
That was
guys
so
would
close
not.
to
You got nothing on
Sorry.
this
Yeah,
guy.
No, this guy was horrible.
He was, and we're not gonna go too deep into what he did, but it was stuff that you shouldn't. It was some themes.
Shouldn't ever do, even outside. of
Railroading.
Themes.
Railroading is the biggest.
Not
thing
even
he
just
did.
that, but themes you should not put in D&D, and things you should not do outside of D&D. Very inappropriate,
Very inappropriate.
and it's not something that you should do.
Ever.
And
Anyway, but the good thing that came out of it was that through him I met all these nerds.
and also we know what bad D&D is like. So every D&D comparatively,
It's better.
We have hit rock bottom.
we hit rock bottom, and you can only go up. You can't keep digging down. Better rock level, unless you're in creative, but we're not. But
And for anybody out there who wants to try D&D but is a bit nervous or scared, take it slow. Give it a shot. It's definitely not for everybody, but it can be for anybody. And,
Wise birds.
we're dropping
thanks.
facts.
I'm Master Oogway.
This group we just use metaphors for everything.
True.
Editor, put the photo of Noah when he looks like Master Oogway in there.
That exists.
It does. I'll show you later.
No.
I'll show you after this, actually.
So yeah.
Yeah.
How would D&D have changed your life?
I mean, when I first came to the group was because Ryan.
Yeah.
Boyfriend moment.
Yeah, we're dating. by the way.
Yeah.
Boyfriend moment.
It's really gross sometimes, but we don't talk about
Grow
it.
up,
Yeah,
bro.
we hug, we kiss, what of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we hold hands.
Yeah, we do. But I first came to the group because of him, and I would have met all of you anyway. But then I got into D&D because Ryan and everyone were like, "Hey, you can like draw your characters," and I was like, "That's so cool." So I drew a character named Aparthi. We don't speak anything.
We don't
else
talk
her.
about what happened
We
to
could.
her.
No,
No, we don't talk
It
about
would,
that.
it would be
Well,
fun.
you
It'd
know
be
what?
fun to mention.
When we get Jonas in here, that's when we'll talk about that. Because that was
you know what?
a
Actually, no. It's not gonna be talking. I'm just gonna berate him.
just say 2 words. Just say 2 words.
blood rain. Anyways, we'll talk about that when he gets here. We'll talk about that
Scream
on the
for him.
next podcast. Hopefully, he'll be here for you to scream at him,
I will just berate him.
and then he'll clap back with Lamau.
Honestly.
Oops.
But yeah, I guess it did change my life because when I first met Ryan, it was not a fun time beforehand, and I was big depresso. And then
Cheers to that.
Depresso
Yeah,
espresso.
let's go.
Woohoo!
And
Yeah, I change people's lives for the better with my presence,
that's true.
and hopefully,
I mean, it's true.
we change your life for the better here at the SideQuest podcast. Anyway,
There you go. Good plug-in.
But yeah, then I started drawing my character, and I was like, "This is so cool! I love this character." And then Jonas was like, "You should play," and I was like, "No, good. And then they were like, you're playing next session. And I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. Don't know how to say no. I played, and I died the second time I played because of
What?
We'll get yeah, we'll get into that. Don't worry. Don't you worry. That was
But
the highlight of our
do
D&D.
you regret it?
No. I have a lot of fun playing D&D. At first I was like, this is kind of crazy. Like when I was first watching you guys play, I was like, y'all are really getting into it. That's
True.
a little nutty.
We go hard.
We go hard.
You do.
In the paint.
And I didn't get it. But then I played and I got it. And I was like, this is really cool. Seeing everyone so excited about playing other people's like triumphs in the game. It's really cool, really fun to get, first of all, for me to experience all of that beforehand. And then when I got to play it, and yeah, it's just fun. I would recommend it. Cool. Very bad with my emotions, so.
Me too.
That's
yeah.
okay.
We're all laughing. She's just in the corner crying.
Rocking back and forth.
Hey, you look crazy.
Crazy. No.
No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this.
All right.
We're not doing this now.
Hey, Noah, I need you to cut out right after they say crazy, and then put in 30 minutes later the sound effect from SpongeBob. Anyways. It'll be funny, I swear. Anyways, guys, that was a long time, right? Yeah, we should get back on topic.
Okay.
Hopefully it's not left in.
I feel like he's gonna
Yeah,
leave
I'm gonna leave it in.
Maybe I'll just be a fool. Pass me my clown hat.
The makeup. The wig. Big shoes.
The
I'm
big
trying to
cheese.
think you
Big cheese.
Think faster!
I'm trying to fill the void.
No!
Well, while you're thinking, we'll move on to Alysa, and then we'll come back to you. Do
Okay.
a Frogger jump over your head. What are you thinking?
What the fuck?
What was the phrasing of your question?
How has D&D affected your life, if at all?
Okay.
And if it has, would you recommend it to someone
It
who has
def-
yet to try it?
It definitely has. I was introduced by this game by
He who shall not be named.
he
Another
who shall
who shall.
not.
No, that is
I
he
did-
who shall
That
Is
not
that
be
who
named.
you were talking about?
That is. Who
That
we're
is why we
talking
do not name him.
Okay, good. Because I was thinking of
Oh.
someone else.
Yeah, I was thinking of someone else too.
No.
No.
There's two people then.
Yeah,
Oh
we-
god, we're all thinking of someone different.
Oh, God.
We all have the he shall. Okay.
Well, there is
That's who I think everyone
There
was
is
talking about. I
one.
was thinking of someone else.
Anyways.
There is one who shall not be named that got me into D&D, introduced me to these wacky fucking lads.
Sorry.
They're throwing gang signs at each other.
They're throwing gang signs. Yeah, they got me into D&D, introduced me to these wacky lads. I'm ignoring the gang signs that's in my peripherals.
That's probably a good idea. That's good.
Yeah, this game has gave me like an opportunity to get some of those creative juices that live inside my brain out. Even though I'm in an industry that's very artsy fartsy, this is a different kind of artsy fartsy. So it makes my brain happy, and it's a fun thing that we can do together as friends. And I would recommend it to any gang-a-lang that is looking for something.
Wait, we're friends?
Oh my fuck.
Last time I
Maybe by the end of this season of side quests, we won't be.
Oh god.
Maybe
What
we'll.
have I
Stay-
done?
Stay
It's gonna be
tuned to
character
find
development.
out.
Yeah. You guys will find out whether it's the bad type of not being friends, or if we evolve to be better friends,
True.
Who knows?
Become best friends.
best friends.
Besties.
Besties.
Yes.
Oh my
Um,
god.
No.
Yeah. This game has gave me an opportunity to express that side of me. And then it's also got me into other things too. Like Baldur's Gate.
Also, to add on to what Alyssa said, D&D has also kind of helped me come out of my shell a little bit.
For
Because
sure.
old Noah definitely would not have played or even talked to Jonas. He was just in his own little world,
Yeah.
playing computer games, having like 2 friends. But connecting with other people is is just a
Jesus.
natural
It
thing
is.
that happens when you play D&D. You get to know people, you get to make new friends. It's great.
Yeah, I agree. Because, like, if naturally, generally, I would not have been friends with any of you guys outside of meeting Ryan, because I wouldn't have been able to meet you, talk to you,
Yeah.
or anything.
Anxious fucks over here.
Let's go. Like, even
I
if
spilled the Coke, but it was empty.
Even if I were like, if I started at the high school we all went to, we would have had the same classes, Noah. Like music,
True.
would not have talked to you at all.
Yep. I want to talk to anybody.
No, I
Yeah.
wouldn't have spoken to
It's
you.
not anything against you. Just
No, exactly. Like, it's fine. But I wouldn't have spoken to you. Definitely would not have spoken to Jonas, because I first thought he was a hobo.
I remember.
All right, editor, put the photo of Jonas and I looking like
Saga.
the hobo squad photo.
The hobo.
Too many
era.
editor
You
inserts.
got semi shit.
Then
Yeah.
when I met him again, I thought he was a fuckboy. So I was like, "There's a lot going on with this kid. I don't want to know."
There's
if
been
I'm
a
Man
lot.
of many faces.
Jonas is like Taylor Swift with all the arrows.
Jonas, the
Right
best
now
way.
he's in like his. I don't fucking know.
I'm gonna give the
know.
audience a clear
Dude's
picture.
working. Dude's grinding.
Yeah, I'm gonna give the audience a clear photo of Jonas. He is a 14 people in one man, different facial hairstyles, hat combinations.
Yes.
He is a different man with each one, but he's
Every
still
time.
just as great each time.
Yes.
The best way to describe him is he is Jonas.
He's an enigma.
Unless he turns into Darren.
Darren,
then
no,
we
we
don't
don't
talk about
Darren.
Darren.
We
We
don't
don't
talk
talk about Darren.
But Jonas is our lovely forever DM, unless I'm DMing. But mostly he DMs. So,
Or if Noah's DMing.
or if Noah's DMing.
That's like the main
But-
three, I think.
Yeah.
Jonas was pretty much the one that started this crusade that we're on of Dungeons and Dragons.
He's a campaign where we got the Evelyn, the Sabbath.
Yeah, the Goon
Oh, yeah.
Squad.
Yeah, the Goon
Is there a
Squad.
name for that? Or is it just
Broken
Jonas's
Fates.
campaign?
Broken Fates.
Is that
Oh,
Yeah, it's
not-
the like
not
party
our group,
name.
The campaign. Is there a
What's
name for the
I
campaign?
don't think so.
Okay. Well,
well,
Jonas's campaign.
it would be like whatever.
Fate
the
divided.
The place
Anyways.
is called.
I believe that. Evan, are you done thinking? Are you done marinating over there?
He's
Dude is looking up
texting.
answers on his phone.
No, sorry,
Who
my
am I?
uncle was texting me.
Hey Siri,
Fuck
how?
you, Uncle
Hey,
Bo.
hey,
Ew,
don't
that's
do that.
disgusting.
Anyways, hey Siri, how has D&D affected my life?
It's Hey Google.
Hey Google.
Okay.
Um,
The monster outside that door.
D&D probably affected my life in a very dramatic way. Mainly because it's helped me express emotions that I've been struggling with portraying.
Mhm.
Mainly, I've similar boat to almost everybody here. Depressive episodes, but it's also affected me showing that these people are really my closest friends. Because had a big falling out with them a couple years ago. And
Not me. Wasn't part of that.
I wasn't part of that either.
Okay, other than you two, yeah,
We had a disagreement on whether we like tieflings or not. And
yeah, it went
It
south.
all fell apart from there.
Damn.
No, but
to
but in
long
all
story
honesty-
short,
If you guys-
we both had the same opinion. We just misunderstood each other. So that's why he's back.
yeah, but long story short, just ended up leaving the group for a couple of years, and then I was invited back.
Re-indoctrinated.
We got
Brought
your ass.
back with somewhat open arms, like
Yeah,
a
reeled
little
you back
iffy,
in.
but
We reeled you back
Somewhat
in.
open arms?
I
They
mean,
were just wide open.
yeah, when you came back, I didn't even notice you were gone.
I didn't even notice you were back. I'm kidding.
Holy shit.
It's been lovely having you back. It's been
Damn.
lovely.
Not, but- okay, that sounded bad what I said.
And
It's
then-
like
So wait, no,
I forgot. Oh, I can't. I'm making
I
myself a
did- I
a
whole.
lot of shit happened, and
Okay.
it's just
No,
it's
that was
in the
sounded
past.
bad.
It was like they never left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the same feeling when I came back because not in the same vein
No.
as you. It was
It was a
6
little
months
worse.
6 months hiatus due to
Thing.
he who shall not be
he
named.
who
Voldemort.
shall-
There was two.
Voldemort.
Actually,
Ralph
now that I think about it,
Phineas
it was
first done.
two different instances.
There was a quest they both went on separate times, and they came
A
back.
side
And
quest. if
They
you
came.
would.
They went on some side quests.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Compression.
Your
Side
headphone
que-
warning?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
oops.
I had to put a headphone warning in
Late.
there.
Yeah. So just a lot of stuff happened, and I'm still friends with these fucks. So
for now.
All good.
Thank God.
Wait till the end of the
Glad to
season
have
to
you,
find
bro.
out what happens. See how this side
Hey,
quest goes.
Allie?
See if this side quest
Hey.
goes well or
The
not.
joke is they know where I live and they have knives.
Session 10 is just there's gonna be a fist fight between these guys.
Yeah.
No, it's gonna be a fist fight, but I'm the only one who brought fists.
And
Everyone else
it's
brought knives
only
and
going to be
bitches.
an audio version as well, so
Yeah.
you're just
You
going
just
to
hear
hear the
You just hear
smacking.
meat smacking and slashing. Like sword
Come
slashing.
back to episode.
All right. Yeah, that could be misconstrued. Audio warning if you guys don't
Oh.
like meat slapping noises.
Oh, ew.
That was,
No!
oh my god.
Oh, my bad. Come on.
Snapping!
That was,
Come on.
they were using their hands.
It was
It was
hands.
just hands only.
And I hurt my
Hands
You know,
on the
I don't think,
legs.
honestly, I don't think we need to include that it was just hands. I think they know.
Unless
They-
they
they hope.
don't.
Unless
Yeah.
they don't. We're not weirdos. we swear.
use your imagination.
Don't do that.
Just like-
See, that's the lovely
just
part
like
about tabletop
D&D.
games is you get to use your imagination.
Now just listen.
No!
No ASMR here.
Put the fucking
Anyways.
ASMR away.
They don't need to hear you whispering in their ear, brother.
Not yet.
Hello, everybody.
Think about this. Think about that.
Well,
We'll do the ASMR.
That'd be next
ASMR
episode.
podcast
It'll
on
be
International
episode-
ASMR Day.
It'll be
Whenever it
episode
comes.
like 50.
Yeah.
Well,
get there.
All of us will have to get our own individual mics, though.
I
We're just
will
going to be
now
huddled.
answer the question myself.
No, you won't.
Go right ahead.
I'm now going to end. No, I'm kidding. D&D has affected my life in a very positive manner. In fact, I used to want to be a chemical engineer. Yeah, boring
Really?
stuff. Yeah,
didn't
boring
even
stuff.
know
Is that like a fact?
That's a fact. I used to want to be a
Oh.
chemical engineer, and that's what I was going to go into. Then
I didn't know
we
that.
started playing D&D regularly, and I was like, I want to be an actor.
I don't think I know you.
So-
I didn't know that. 3 years.
I
So
didn't know that.
I wanted to be a.
I decided I'm not going to go for chemical engineering. Who wants a cushy job that is safe and, reliable? Let's go into a field that is overpopulated and very hard to get to the top in. We love Hollywood.
And riddled with drugs.
And just terrible things. I know what you do, Hollywood. I see the sacrifices you do. We don't
Oops.
talk about them though.
Yeah,
And
we don't
guess
talk
what?
about
Maybe I'll end up making my own warlock pact with the Hollywood producers.
You absolutely will if you want to get
But-
started.
I think it's affected me very positively. I've met a lot of people. It's really got me the availability to express myself in a very healthy manner as well. If anybody has a hard time expressing themselves at home, you don't feel like you don't have people to talk to or not an appropriate outlet for this kind of stuff, you can, D&D is a great way to just express your emotions, how you feel. You sew yourself into a character and, makes your day, maybe even just makes your week a little bit better. Definitely the past 4 years that we've been playing D&D together. 4 years, 5 years now.
Okay.
It's been great to know everyone. Definitely seeing how their creative processes work. Just learning from each other has been a lovely way to put it. And I've never really had a hard time making friends. But I've had a hard time making good friends. And D&D has helped that, right? I like to think that we're all pretty good friends.
I actually hate all of your guts. I have you on my blacklist.
Well, thank God you don't like my guts and you like me for me. Heart eyes.
I like your liver.
I like liverwurst. But
Kidneys?
D&D has
My
affected
whole
me.
leg.
D&D has affected me positively on the long scale of things, especially since we're sitting here on a podcast talking about it. We wouldn't be talking about it if it didn't affect us positively.
Wouldn't love that shit.
I absolutely hate this fucking role playing game.
Yeah.
Fucking my ear.
We're actually all holy
Well,
rabbits because
Well,
Yeah.
We are.
don't
But,
let these
yeah.
naysayers
That was a joke.
Dissuade you.
Please
More
don't-
like Nene sayers.
Don't
Nay, nay,
swat
whip,
us,
whip,
please.
whip.
Joke word.
I recommend D&D to anybody who has not tried it yet. It's a great outlet, and it helps you express yourself, helps you get into another mindset, right? Maybe you're having a bad week, maybe work's been treating you tough, and your source at the end of the week is clacking dice together and acting like a funny little rodent man with your
Right.
friends.
rodent man?
I don't know what you want to play, right?
Dice
Whatever you want to
goblin.
play. You want to be an edgy drow elf rogue who has a dead parents and
It's not a
is an
phase.
urchin, right? It's not a phase. It's cool. Who cares if it's cringe? We all play cringe characters. We all learn. It's a canon event.
My
that-
character right now is a cringe
It's
character.
it's a canon event that we cannot interfere with.
True.
But it's a learning experience, and maybe you like characters like
That
that.
was a Spider-Man reference.
It is a Spider-Man reference. I'm gonna get along.
Oh.
Anyways, on that note, is there any ending sentences that you would like to leave the audience with? Just a little something to remember you by. A little smack in the face with love, like a Sour Patch Kid, sweet and sour.
They can be
Did you
sour,
smack in the
but they can
face?
also be sweet.
Leave them with something.
I did. Smack to the face.
Okay, Hallie left you with a smack. Evan left you with a smack.
Really smack the mic.
Yeah. No, what are you gonna
Just
leave him
broke
with?
him.
Oh no! Our table.
Our mic! He's
Um,
broken!
What? Let me drop some wisdom. The
Keep the
maximum
coast clear.
amount of falling damage you can take is 10d6. So go ham. Jump off those cliffs. Just
Find the
make
treasure
sure
room.
you can survive.
Find
it.
the treasure room.
The mirror.
Go to the mirror room.
Go to the mirror room.
Go to the mirror.
We don't talk about the mirror room. We'll talk about it next
We'll
time.
talk about it later.
All right. What about you, Alyssa? What are you gonna leave him with?
Thanks for being here.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Kisses.
thanks for
Hugs and
if
kisses.
you've made it.
XOXO.
If you made it this long, you're a trooper, and I hope you come back next time.
True.
And if you made it to this part of the episode, that means you completed the first side quest on your journey.
Woohoo!
You've just gained some XP. You're close to leveling up, so you got to tune in next time if you want to hit level 2, right?
Good job, traveler.
Good job, traveler. You've made it to the end of this episode. Let's hope you make it to the end of next. Thank you for joining our side quest. As always, it was lovely having you. Hope you enjoyed listening to us ramble for about, an hour. And, yeah, we'll talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.